This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the Swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. As we'll see a team from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on last season's national champions, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to start us off. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. What a stiff arm. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. So the Gators offense comes on the field first today. Got a quarterback here who was really dialed in the last game. Incredibly efficient performance. Let's see if Kirk, if he can duplicate that again today.
Yeah, he just seemed to be in that zone. You know, like you said, every decision was very solid. Put the ball right where the receivers can make a play. I think that's the important thing today. Going up against a defense that has great athletic ability. Just continue to make those good decisions. Be accurate with the ball. And he's got another chance to have another great day.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. One over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. We expect a tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
So here we go now. 3rd and inches on this opening drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the grab. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And looking to throw now on first down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot down.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Gators will line up to punt it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So Penn State's offense comes out for their first possession today. Today, Kirk, we got an elite running back matchup across from an elite linebacker. Both these guys, we talked to them, eager for these collisions that we're going to see today.
Well, Chris, these two guys are as...
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Short connection to the tight end here. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. The tight end has got it, and they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35. And the Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And it's caught. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22. First down here for this offense. Pass caught. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. The Nittany Lions trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first and goal situation.
The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid.
And the Florida Gators will take over first and 10.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Play action here on first down. He's got it with room to run. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Gators will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. The shotgun running play call. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. Not able to connect. Incomplete. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Nittany Lions bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Here comes the handoff. And runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Oh, he makes the catch. It's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Ball handed off. As the first down is still going. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Catch made in space. Look out. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's third and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
And the Gators line it up with first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this first and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again. Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. There's the handoff. And he'll be brought down.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, the defense to me looked like they may have had a bust. So much focus on the perimeter, worried about the receivers. They lost focus on the tight end. He's wide open. An easy read for this quarterback for the touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And he'll set up to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. A play action, looking to throw. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Nittany Lions looking to keep this drive rolling. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. First down and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. So second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw again. Receiver makes the catch. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, they stopped him short. What? Take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Dickey. He stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, drops back. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He pulls in the catch. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The Gators looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. And he drops back in the gun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Quarterback keeps the football. They stop him right at the 24. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
And the Gators will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On first down, it's play action. Looking for a man deep down the left side. He makes the grab. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. He'll hand it off. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. He'll ride the back again here. Got the first down and still motoring. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, what a grab! Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. So the offense flexing real quick and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They're going to run it here. Breaks into the clear. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Important second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The Nittany Lions churn out another first down. The offense will set up on first and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
Good enough for a first down.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. They'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense behind the 6 now on second and 11 after the 1-yard loss. second down, looking to throw it. It is intercepted. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50. Across the 40. At the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Florida. A huge defensive score.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. The back's got it. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. That makes it now 2nd down and 14. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking for a man deep down the middle. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. The Nittany Lions will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team makes the stop on this. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They try to put it up on the ground.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Dickey. They get him to the ground. It's 1st down now at the 28.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Gators.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
35. Penn State 7.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! The freshman makes a tremendous grab there.
Gain of 24.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. The completion makes it second down. The quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Throwing off play action. Pass complete on a crosser. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. Looking to throw it again. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. The receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Nittany Lions are in the red zone. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. They'll run it from the gun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Looking for 6. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete, a 4th down stop. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Gators will have to kick this away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. The defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. They'll toss it to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's broken up there. Great play on 4th down stop. The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. Leaning on the run game here. Bites off a defender. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab near the sticks. It's Harris. They bring him down, but that is a crucial 1st down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. Play action here on 1st down. Throws it to the right. Makes the catch downfield. They've got him down, but the offense gets the 1st down they needed to just run the clock out. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Florida Gators, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Gators will kick it away to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So South Carolina's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things. To go up top on first down. Finds his target down the middle. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Gamecocks moving quickly to the line.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Takes the easy throw in the flat. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. They believe they can run right here. They've got him in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of pretty much what he got on the previous play. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Gamecocks will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. Florida's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see.
These guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
They'll leave it with him. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Guys, let's chat about Florida. I'm sure you guys saw this. One of the top running backs in the country, 5-star guy, gave a verbal commitment last week. What's the expectation for him as soon as he hits campus?
I mean, you don't get 5 stars very often. And you get 5 stars for a reason, because you are a dude. He is a man-child. They want to get him in the door now. They wish they could already have him signed, but the excitement is going to really build for this young man.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line's playing, and I love the way this guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give it to him again.
Oh, he's got some space. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. This crowd bringing the energy and lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Florida! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. No idea what he could have been thinking to try to return that one, and they stop him at the 7. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. The play action fake. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Gator fans love to see their teams light up the scoreboard, but they'll take the defense bringing the heat too.
And I think that was a staple, Reese. Back in the day, you had great offenses for Florida, but the teams that really had the most success and that reached the highest mountaintops, they had great defense to go with it. This defense playing well.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's got it down the middle. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Oh, what a cut! They'll put that return to a stop at the 30 position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got him downfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. They'll run it. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is...
Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the boys of old Florida are getting it done on the ground.
And you've seen time periods in history in Florida where they didn't care about the run. Spurrier, just throw it. Yeah, Jesse, throw it again. Yeah, throw it again. Just chuck it around. But I like when they commit to the ground game, have some success to create.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up in the 28. Well, this offense giveth, and then it turned around and giveth it back.
And I think a bunch of people are going to go, why don't they just turn around and hand the ball? I'm not going to hand the ball off every single play. I understand nice big play the play before, but listen, you got to mix it up. You got to keep them guessing, but you obviously want to have a little more success than a sack.
Wants to throw on first down. Pucks it out of the air. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to scramble. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Gators! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A 70-yard touchdown drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. They'll go with a direct snap. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, running back on the move. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Punt is on its way. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Returns like that are why... Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Gators sending the offense back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving. He's going to throw deep right side. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Florida! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down before the end of the first half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Phyllis, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Buffalo needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Western New York behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Ohio. Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. The give to the back. Makes it past the marker. Turning it on. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill at running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions. It is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. On first down from the 13-yard line. They'll give it to the back. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Gators have it in scoring position on first and goal. Trying to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gators.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside is 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. From the shotgun, the inside give. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Gamecocks in a good spot here with second and short. They'll go right back to him. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on third and short from the 29. Surging forward on the sneak. And he just needed a few inches, and he didn't get it. The defense denies this offense. They punt it away on fourth down. Secures it at the 30. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made 39.
And the Florida offense will take over. First and 10.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give to the back. Got the first down. Looking for more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. First and 10 from the 50. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Florida. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary. 5-star defensive back. Gives them a verbal. What a huge boost for this program, David.
This is enormous. Getting a guy in the back end, a 5-star guy like that, dude, it's plug and play, and those guys pan out at such a high level. Just, they have so much speed. The measurables there. This guy should be an impact player day one.
How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Finds his man in the middle. And you got to get hats around this dude. He finds the crease. He's down to the 27. Looking at a second and short now. Wants to throw again. Got his man down the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
There were very big expectations surrounding this guy coming into the season. He's delivered week in, week out. With that last catch, he's now got over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to...
Touchdown, Florida! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. When you play in such a physical league, get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
South Carolina, 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Darnold. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
First and 10.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. A strike downfield. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Timeout, South Carolina.
To the air on first down. Hauls it in. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. The Gamecocks want to move quickly.
Second down coming up.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Got his man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Looking to throw on first down. He makes the grab.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shot.
There he goes. He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on first and 10. It's complete to the left. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll go with the 5 wide outset on 2nd and 7. Zings it complete to the right. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Touchdown Gamecocks! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Well, the head coach has to love what he saw from his offense here at the very end of the first half, when you got to have it. Execution has got to be great in these 2-minute type situations. Really nice job handling the situation by the quarterback, making sure all 10 other guys on offense are on the same page. And they're still losing the football game, but that's a touchdown they absolutely needed to have here at the end of the first half.
They get the extra point on the board, but they're still down 35-7.
Florida, 35. South Carolina, 7.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Makes a move. He's on the loose. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
South Carolina.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Men, it is hard to beat Columbia when that town is buzzing as it is today. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Williams-Brice.
And the Gamecocks will boot it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll open the second half with a run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Sullivan. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. He'll do it himself. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Myers on the move. Wide open downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. They go to the ground. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important 1st down.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
Brings up second down.
Off the play fake. Finds his man. It's Clark. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Gators had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the 1st down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Give to the running back. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Trying play action. Got his man downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The give on the option. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Gamecocks decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll take it on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. On the run, it's Harris. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. The Gators will call on their punt team. A low line drive and short kick. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. A little release to the back.
As the offense, you want to get the ball to your playmakers and let them make a decision, let them make a guy miss, but not with that kind of defense. They were all over it right away. No 3rd down conversion for you.
Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation.
Oh, he's got some space. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. He's got it on the right, and this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Off play action. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Number 14, on to punt it away.
We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. And the Gators will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And the Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Fires to the big fella. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
The Gamecocks really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Gamecocks line up to punt it away. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. On 4th down, looking for the completion. On target to the left. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Going for it all. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. And they're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. This is a coach, you want to know, next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
And he puts through the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Buffalo is in front. They've represented Western New York so well today, but they still have to finish the job, and that's not a given. They're up by a field goal over Ohio. The MACtion never sleeps, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. And the timing just a hair off. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Here's the handoff. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. And the coverage team will get to it, and they'll down it just inside the 30. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but still a good gain. The Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Gives it on the option. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Right back to the well. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. A shot toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? They'll snap it on first down from the 35. They're going back to the ground. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Just complete and utter dominance, and this one outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on last year's national champions, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Florida's offense will have first crack at this one. The Gators put the chomp on the Vols the last time they saw them, and they are looking for seconds this time, Jesse.
Yeah, that was an absolute beatdown the last time these two teams played. But talking to the Gators coaching staff, they're not expecting this one to be the same. They know that Tennessee's going to come into this one fired up, motivated, ready to roll. The Gators coaching staff is expecting a much different feel and type of game this time.
You want to stop the run game, get the big defensive tackles in the middle, getting penetration. Those big boys eating up blocks, taking away gaps and holes for those running backs to run through.
Breaks into the open. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
The Gators come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking downfield on first down. Lost one deep down the right side. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. Guys, let's chat about Florida. Top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there as we get closer to the playoff. That becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now. They're in position as a top 5 team to reach the college football playoff, but you've got to keep winning, and that's got to be the mindset. And coming into today, they have to bring their A game to the field.
And we're still in the middle of the season, so there's so many ways to still make a good impression for this squad, and we still have conference championships for some. We have great matchups that will decide, just like we've seen in past years, right? It comes down the stretch, who's playing the best.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. So Tennessee's offense will try to get something going with their first. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Got a man, it's Hunt. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. They get to him as he throws. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. They'll run the screen. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 9.
And your Florida Gators will take over 1st and 10.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Trying to get the edge on the right. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll leave it with the lone back. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Turning it on. The 30. The 10. Touchdown, Gator. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, that he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. He was lurking, waiting for his opportunity, and like a gator in the swamp, he went into the roll and got that quarterback.
They did, and I tell you what, when you want to be dominant in this league, if Florida wants to get back to being a dominant team, it's got to be guys like this in the trenches dominating football games.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Pulls and fires complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. They got to him in a heartbeat. Man, was he back there quick.
And you can see the linebackers up near the line of scrimmage. Which one's coming? He comes flying through with great speed. The offense had no clue how to get him blocked, and he gets the big sack.
And the Volunteers will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Very little will make a crowd. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Under fire. Touchdown, Florida. They went for it all and it paid off with the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing it. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Washington is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the boys of a young Warren Moon, and they are right back in this. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to UConn. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Off the RPO, complete.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The play action fake. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. The run from the shotgun. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on. There he goes. And a short gain on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the first. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So now to start the second quarter, they'll line up and try a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. It's good. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody's...
And your Florida Gators will take over 1st and 10.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Completes it in the middle. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
These two, which have so much cross-pollination and legendary games in their history, first played in 1916 with the Vols blanking the Gators in Florida. Tennessee actually won the first 10 meetings, with Florida not getting a W in the series until 1954.
And there was a period of time, Reese, in this rivalry that the game not only had SEC championship implications, but national championship implications too. You think back to the heyday of this rivalry in the late 90s. Danny Werfel going up against Peyton Manning. We played the Vols, and we had games that were won in overtime. We had games that went down to 2-minute drives. There was so much NFL talent on the field, and it was such a competitive and physical game every single year.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. He wants to throw it again. Quickly complete.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. to the air on first down. Working the middle, it's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Got his man on the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Gators come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll go to the air on third and short. Pocket breaking down. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. And you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
Plows through the defense. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. And the Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Back to pass on second down. Touchdown, Gators! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A quick pass to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a second and long. Here comes the option. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the first down. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Looking to throw on first down. Safe completion on the screen. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Wants to fire on second down. It's complete on the right side. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds a man on the left. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete to the right. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Looking to fire. Throwing right. He's got it. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. The Vols will snap it on first and 10. His big tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quick release on the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. Third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So a drive there of 84 yards. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good.
And the Florida Gators will take over 1st and 10.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Leaves it with the running back. Finding an escape route. He stopped at the... It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
To the ground. He's got it again. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, Florida-Tennessee never disappoints. We figured this could be a dynamite matchup all week, and it has delivered. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. 2 quarters to go. Time to find out who comes out on top, guys, between the Vols and Gators.
The Gators will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Pulled and finds his man on the left. Crosses to 40. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. He leaves it with his back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Hunt.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
Using the quick game. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Volunteers have their offense in high gear. pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. You see a Gator bringing the heat like that, you think about Derek Harvey, who was the MVP of the national championship game in 06.
And Alex Brown and Javon Curse, they had a long list of guys that could really make the quarterback's life difficult. You got to put pressure on the quarterback. You got to affect him. Really nice job on this play.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Knocked off his feet. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. It's complete. Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they've got it at the 30. And the Volunteers getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for room, it's Hunt. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll run it again. Just does not like to be tackled, discarding guys and getting to the 21. And the Vols come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Right on the money. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
It's caught. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
On 3rd down, going up top. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Gators will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the punt team gets down there. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Using his legs, it's Hunt. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Grabs it in the middle. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense getting set for 1st down. The give to the tailback. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. They picked up a couple of first downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47. Fires to the middle. It's caught. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner could find no...
And your Florida Gators will take over 1st and 10.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Fires to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this 3rd period with a big play. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Give to the single back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. And they're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. On target. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got his man in the middle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Thanks to grab. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball. And because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Gators, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They just keep firing. He's got it. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Florida! The lead gets bigger here in the fourth quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this. Continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the fourth. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Ole Miss is down, but they are not out of it. Not when that crowd spent the morning in the Grove getting ready for this one. Let's see how those fans impact the rest of this game. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They had this offense backed up. Now they have to be staggering. Can they deliver another punch on 1st and 10 from inside the 40? To the air on first down. Gets it out quickly. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Volunteers headed quickly to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Hunt. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
That's a big-time blow, man. Once you get that under that 3-minute mark and you're down by multiple possessions, you've got to put something together. The last thing you can do is turn it over because that clock is not your friend.
They'll start this drive from the 42. Handoff to the single running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. On the run, it's Harris. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. To the ground with the back. Got enough for the first down and wants more.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Running back searching for a hole. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. They'll go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you. Trying to...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gator! That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the fourth, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why...
Lining up to add another.
Is on for the extra point.
And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Tennessee, 16.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Got the back over the middle. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. And the offense just going to spike it here. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. They're working that left side. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Volunteers want to pick up the tempo. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to fire. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side takes every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to
post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did. We saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation